Welcome back to ABG Investor Days. My name is Simon Jönsson. I'm an equity analyst here at ABG. And next up we have the CEO of Awardit, Erik Grohman. Without further ado, I leave the floor to you, Erik.
Thanks very much, and hi everyone. My name is Erik Grohman. I'm the CEO of Awardit. And short introduction, I have been with Awardit since March this year, so about 9 months. I have a background in primarily online retail and services within Essilor, Luxottica, and Smarta and Betsson, and before that in fast-moving consumer goods in Unilever and Scan Foods. And I will try to be a bit quick, so we have time for some questions and discussions afterwards as well. Briefly about Awardit. I guess most of you know a bit about the company, but we are a market leader in 2 areas. It's loyalty programs and gift cards solutions. And here we work with a full spectrum within these 2 areas, and I will talk a bit more about that later on. The company was founded in 1999, and we went to the stock market in 2017 in December, so about 5 years ago. Since then, we have made 10 acquisitions to enable this position that we are in now, where we are the market leaders in these 2 segments that we work within. And we have offices today in Stockholm, Gothenburg, Copenhagen, and Hamburg. So we are in a very attractive space in the market, where we are market leaders in the Nordics within loyalty programs, where we have a full ecosystem of services, everything from strategies with our customers on how to define and implement loyalty programs, to the implementation down to actually sending products to consumers within loyalty programs and having customer support on that service. Same thing in gift card solutions, where we work with everything from strategies around gift cards all the way through implementation and retail implementation. And on our journey, what we see is that we really help to build better customer relationships and more sales and retention for our clients. And that goes for both loyalty programs and gift card solutions. And we have a broad toolbox of services and platforms that enable this business in these 2 areas. And we cover today more than 250 programs within loyalty, both in B2B and B2C. And we have around 15 million customers and consumers that are touched by our programs in the Nordics. We have a strong organic growth and a rising profitability. And I will show you a bit later on, but we have 10 acquisitions that we have made since we went to the stock market 5 years ago. The markets that we are working within are growing, and we are well positioned to continue our growth journey. In gift cards, we see that the market for gift cards is growing due to growing sort of economies within mobile phones and mobile phone adoption around the world, and of course in the Nordics as well. You see increased usage of gift cards electronically, and you see also an increased span of how gift cards are used. Historically, they were used mostly for gifting. Now there is a wider coverage where gift cards are also used for self-purpose to enable access to bonuses or different kind of benefits from products and suppliers. So a growing market in gift cards. For loyalty programs, we also see a growing market. Here, many companies see that it's difficult to develop their own loyalty programs. It's an expensive investment, but it's important to continue to have strong capabilities in loyalty programs. So more and more companies are looking for external partners to build their programs. Also, we see that companies tend to invest even more in loyalty programs and loyalty with their users in difficult times. Rather than spending money on marketing campaigns to acquire new customers, you want obviously to keep and maintain the old ones. So a growing market both in loyalty programs and gift card solutions that we work in. As I mentioned, we have done 10 acquisitions since we went to the stock market, and I can mention a few. We acquired Crossroads in November 2018, and that's a fulfillment-centered business where the old Awardit was more centered around products that we did not keep in stock. So a very strong complement to the older Awardit business, with strong products, strong programs, but not so many products in stock. So very good complement to the old business. Retain24, which is a gift card solution enabler. So the first strong acquisitions in the gift card segment. Followed also by MBXP, our Danish subsidiary, in April last year. Also a gift card business. And Inspiration Company, which was the main competitor in the loyalty program space in the Nordics, where we have strong benefits of scale in combining this business with the Awardit business. Also in December last year, we acquired Premi Direct, which is our first acquisition outside of the Nordics. And that's a German loyalty program provider, mainly focused on the fulfillment side of loyalty programs, much like Crossroads was before acquired by Awardit. And the target audiences that we are working with our clients are obviously consumers, both within loyalty programs and gift card solutions. We have businesses and business owners that benefit from loyalty programs, but also, of course, from our gift card solutions. We have employees is a target audience for loyalty and motivation programs that we run. So within the loyalty programs, we have different incentive programs and employee rewards programs that we run also with our clients. And obviously resellers of products and services. And what we do in both business areas is that we achieve a greater share of wallet for our customers. We retain customers. We provide a network of business opportunities, gift card solutions, and programs that extend the business of our customers with their clients and consumers. This enables a reduced price and discount focus for them. You can earn points. Those points are turned into valuable incentives instead of talking about discounting on your sales. So we provide a reason to talk about your products and services to our clients. And of course, we know that our customers that work with our programs increase the customer lifetime value of their customers and reduce the churn, which is, of course, very important to maintain a healthy business. Also, we help often our customers to have an efficient communication with their customers in turn. So we usually run the CRM programs, we run the communication, we send out the campaigns, the Christmas calendars that are up right now are run and operated by us on behalf of our clients. We also offer value-added services. So within a loyalty program, as an example, we can have a partnership program where you can earn points from other partners outside of your own loyalty programs, adding value to your program. And of course, we can stimulate, as I mentioned, personnel or reseller behavior and targets through implementing programs targeted at those as well. In our model, we have several revenue streams, both within loyalty programs and gift cards. We earn revenues from setup fees. Usually the setup fees are very low, so the threshold of implementing a new program or a gift card is very low. It's easy to get started. We also have monthly fees to get access to and operate on our platforms and our solutions. Also, usually rather low. What we make money from is when our clients become successful. And this is in loyalty program, when there's a lot of sale of points within the program. There's lots of redemption into products, and we earn revenues from those redemptions. And we also have some revenues coming from consulting and strategy advice and customer service support and so forth. In gift cards, the more gift cards are being sold and loaded, the more money we make. We earn money from loading fees, from commissions coming from sales of gift cards, and also from our own gift cards. We earn revenues from breakage, which is non-redeemed gift cards. And we also have a revenue stream coming from partnerships. As I mentioned, if you have a loyalty program, we provide partnerships that also add value to these programs, and we earn revenues from that value as share of that value being provided into the loyalty programs. We have some own products, so mostly, of course, we work with our partner brands and partner products, but we also have some own private label brands. Our Super Gift gift card is a gift card that enables access to several gift cards. So if you don't know what to buy as a Christmas gift, you can buy Super Gift and then turn that into a gift card for several other brands. And here, obviously, if that is not redeemed, we earn the breakage from that. If it's a partner gift card, such as Elgiganten or whatever gift card, is not redeemed, that breakage is on the partner side and the customer side. We have Julklappsvalet, which is basically a super gift packaged into a Christmas gift gift card. These are also private label gift cards where we have packaged the possibility to buy a hotel stay or a brunch, etc. We have our own MasterCard program where we sell MasterCard PayGo branded gift cards through offline retail channels such as Reitan, etc. And we have Sponsorhuset, which is an affiliate program, basically, where you can earn points and money through shopping online that you allocate to your club of choice. So if you have a club where your kids are playing football, you can earn money for that club by shopping at partners online. And very briefly, before moving to the stock market 5 years ago, we had rather strong organic growth in the sort of core Awardit business. And then you can see we added acquisitions from 18-19 moving forward. And we have had a strong sort of growth trajectory every year except 2020, when we had a bit of a dip due to the pandemic, certain products being sold to a much lesser extent. As an example of that is cinema tickets that were sold in much lower volumes that year. On the earnings side, we were a bit diluted, of course, by the acquisitions that we made, coming in with other type of margins into the business. Our aim is always to buy profitable businesses and then grow the bottom line as we find synergies together with the existing business. And that's what we have done throughout as well after adding acquisitions. And looking at Q3 this year, we report Prämie Direkt, the German subsidiary, as a separate entity. But we delivered 196 million SEK in revenues in this Q3. Of this, 41 million SEK came from Prämie, the German business. And this is then, compared to last year, 55% growth. Organically, we had a 23% growth in Q3. So we have a business where we continue to grow organically through adding customers to the existing business model and through adding members to the existing programs. So we continue to find good customers, really, both in loyalty and gift cards that add to the organic growth. We also have continued to see an underlying organic growth in October of around 20%. Also, we had problems beginning of the year in Germany, where we saw less growth. And we still see that Germany is a difficult market right now. The market fundamentals are difficult, and we continue to face customer losses, where we have customer campaigns signed up but lose them because our clients sometimes choose to invest in other areas. But also we find new customers and we find other ways of offsetting the campaigns that we do lose. So in Q3, we actually had a growth compared to last year of 7.5%. So we continue to actually find new revenue streams and new customers, and also adding new campaigns to existing customers in Germany. On the earnings side, we had a 33% growth in EBITDA compared to last year. And here, it's worth mentioning that all the businesses that we acquired in last year had a positive contribution in EBITDA in Q3. And also, as I mentioned, we do earn some profits from breakage from our own products. And from Supergift, we earned 1.5 million SEK in breakage in Q3 this year. On the margin side, on the gross margin side, we had a bit of a lower gross margin in Q3 this year compared to last year. We are adding new business areas to the mix of the organic business, and we have also taken at least one big client account at a bit of a lower margin, which dilutes the margin a little bit. But it's also a bit of a volatile sort of situation between quarters. In the third quarter, we had a high percentage of digital products being sold through our programs, and that also takes down the margin somewhat. That usually normalizes. So for the coming quarters, we will see a normalization of that percentage. And on the EBITDA side, we had an EBITDA margin of 10.3% in Q3, and that's, I mean, compared to 12% last year, mainly due to the shift in the program and customer mix coming down in gross margin. And you can also see that I mean, we have a positive effect, as I mentioned, from Supergift, but also from operational efficiencies. So we have a model where we can add potentially many more clients and many more customers to our existing platforms without adding additional resources to the business. So the scalability of our business, of our programs, of our platforms is great. So that's also what we see in our P&L. We have a strong growth throughout the year. Year to date, we have a growth of 85%, and in Q3, 55%. In operating income here, we have the Supergift breakage, and we can see that for the third quarter, commodities are going up, and it's showing that we have a lower gross margin in our program sales due to mainly the shift of physical versus digital products. And on personnel costs, we have an increase coming from our acquisition of Prämie Direkt, but a very small increase in our organic business, which means that we have added on a lot of business to our existing organization without adding on so much cost. And this we can continue to do, which is a great situation, of course. And the personnel cost now is down towards almost 10% of revenues. And, well, I will provide you with these slides. This is just to show that the cash position was positively moved by 15 million in Q3, even though we are, amortizing around 15 million a quarter as well. And we see that we can continue to build a strong cash position. And end of third quarter, we had a cash position of around 215 million SEK, which is a good position for us, of course, moving forward. So to summarize, we are seeing strong organic growth. This continues in the first month of Q4. Our aim is to grow around 60% or more for the full year and have the best EBITDA result ever. Last year, we had an EBITDA result of 93 million SEK. And we said that we will try to beat actually last year's Q4 EBITDA, which was very strong. So that would mean having a 57 million SEK EBITDA this Q4 and about 110 in EBITDA for the year. We are integrating the TIC customers from the Inspiration Company acquisition, and that will be finalized technically before New Year, but commercially in Q1. We have a lot of group savings and synergies across the group, where we see that we have benefits of scale in operating on joint platforms with the joint organizations, etc., from all the acquisitions that we have made. We're also working on a lot of cross-business opportunities across the group, cross-selling gift cards into loyalty programs, etc. We have strengthened also the organization. We have a group CFO in place before I joined. There is a group CIO that I have recruited that looks after all the platforms and systems across the group. And we have an interim group head of HR also working with the people side of the business, just that we onboarded a couple of months ago. Also, we see a steady flow of new customers, both in loyalty programs and in gift cards. So, I mean, great interest still to join our platforms and our solutions. And also, we have additional potential acquisitions out there. We see there are some potential acquisitions still in the Nordic market, but we are also eyeing potential acquisitions outside of the Nordic to complement the business that we already have in Germany and potentially beyond that as well. And our vision is to become one of the absolute leaders in the segments that we work within loyalty programs and gift card solutions in Europe. Yeah, and with that, I think I was rather quick.
Thank you, Eric. Yeah,
thanks.
You were. We have some time for questions.
Yes.
I want to start off with the strong organic growth, which of course is quite impressive, at least to me, around 20% right here. What has been the main sort of driver of this, excluding the Saint-Gobain contract that you won from TIC before?
So on the gift card side, we are adding new customers to the existing platforms, and we continue to attract big brands and retailers to the platforms. So that's, I mean, organic growth coming on the gift card side. On the loyalty program side, we see large clients and large programs continue to grow even after many years. So we have programs where we have had them for more than 5, sometimes even 10 years, that still are growing organically. And there are many ways we can work with our customers to make the programs even more successful through joining, having more customer segments joining the programs. Maybe some programs are limited to a certain customer segment, and we can open them up to larger audiences. That's one way. We have accumulated worth in the programs that continue to grow as well. So many of the large programs continue to grow over time. So, and that's, I mean, one of the main reasons. We also have new programs, of course, joining, which is part of the organic growth. Yep.
All right. And if you, let's say, look forward 3 to 5 years, what do you think could be or will be the most important growth drivers?
So I think in the existing business, if we don't look at M&A and adding new business, I mean, we have a potential in gift cards to be even better in distribution of gift cards in the retail channels, to extend the footprint of our portfolio in retail across the Nordics. Here we can grow a bit more, I think. We can also, of course, add even more brands to the portfolio and be even better in cross-selling the gift cards in our own channels in loyalty programs. In the loyalty programs, I think, of course, there is the sort of the growth from existing programs will continue to be there, and we will continue to work, of course, with existing programs to make them even stronger, to make our clients even more successful, and to make them grow. Then I think there is an interest also from new customers coming on board, both from customers that are very similar to the programs that we run today, but we also see an interest from customers that are not as similar as we thought before. So there are new segments of business that we have not really been into that we can actually move into. And there are some large-scale customers in there that could really benefit us and really be part of the organic growth as well. So I think both growing the existing programs and adding new customers, such as the ones we have, but also adding new kind of customers to the loyalty programs.
All right. And you mentioned that you won a new customer contract in, I think it was the loyalty segment, with a lower margin, a lower price point.
Yep.
Could you elaborate a bit about what kind of customer that is? Did you take it from a competitor? Is it completely new? Is a client new to loyalty programs, or?
No, so this was one client that had a program that we had negotiations with for a long time, and that we managed to actually get from this competitor. And it's a one-time sort of price reduction that we usually don't do to get this client on board, and it's a special kind of client. But otherwise, we don't really, talk about the development or, of specific clients as such. But this was an important client to the group that we really wanted to acquire.
Okay. And the last question here about M&A. You have said before that you see the discussions intensifying right now. What is most interesting right now, you think, in terms of M&A? Is it looking at the Nordics to do complementary synergies, acquisitions, or is it looking into Germany maybe, or other parts of Europe?
So there are some potential acquisitions within the Nordics that could be of interest, of course, to complement maybe the system side or the client portfolio side as well. I think longer term, the larger opportunity is outside of the Nordics, where we are now only operating a part of our sort of full scope operations that we run in the Nordics. So, and when we are really strong is when we can operate the full ecosystems of both loyalty programs and gift card solutions. And this we're not doing yet, full scale outside of the Nordics. So it would make sense, of course, to look for complementary acquisitions, in Germany or the DACH region, or potentially to build that position also in other markets.
Yeah, and I think that is where you're quite unique as well with the whole ecosystem, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure. We are a one-stop shop for our clients, and it's highly appreciated. And it's also where we can, in my view, find the best solutions for our customers, really. And this we want to do in all our markets. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Eric. And thank you as well, the audience, for coming here and listening to us.
Thank you.